So good morning once again. Bisasunta Muhammad is my name. And for the last 35 years, I've been teaching. My teaching actually stopped last week when I officially retired from the public service. But I'm grateful to be here. When I was told that I'll be here, I felt glad. 25 years as a teacher, 25 years as a head teacher, 20 years as a farmer, 18 years as a motivational and inspirational speaker, 23 years married with 6 children. But I was not meant to be a teacher. I must say this, I was not meant to be a teacher. I became a teacher by default. By default, and I want to be glad that I've made a contribution to the education sector. Has anybody ever listened to me? How many? Has anybody ever listened to me? Oh, this is wonderful. I've visited over 200 schools in Uganda and abroad to give presentations. And I want to believe nobody listens to me and remains the same. That one I know. That's why I want to believe that I'm going to be listened to. And when I talked to the head teacher yesterday, I told him, I keep time. I always keep time. I was meant to be here, but I think I was late by about 20 minutes, just because of the road. But I keep time. I don't fail my time. For the 35 years I was working, by 5, I'm always up. By 5, I'm always up, man. By 7, I'm always in my office. I've never failed on that one. 7 a.m. I must be in my office. 7. Every day I must be in my office. And I did it for 35 solid years. In the main Kalema Senior Secondary School where I was first, then in Serwanga in Kanangala, and then Kampala High School, and finally Bombo SS. By 7 I'm always in office. I don't know what people do here, but that is me. And later on I'll tell you the advantages and disadvantages of being in office by what? By 7. I've never failed on that one. Never, not in my life. And I want to thank God that I actually managed to do it. I'm going to talk about overcoming challenges of secondary schools in the 21st century. That's what I'm going to talk about for the next 2 or 3 hours. After that, I want to pray that we all go and I talk to the students. You'll not regret for the rest of your life. And I know you'll talk about me for the next 10 years. After listening to me, you talk about me for the next what? Until some of you die. Even when you die, you continue talking about me. Your ghost will still talk about me. I've visited some of the biggest schools in Uganda, some of the most prestigious schools in Uganda, and some of the lowest schools in Uganda. I've been to all of them. So, just by defining who is a teacher, can I, any expectation? Any expectation? A teacher, what is the expectation? Expectation. Yes. Transforming people, transformation. I know I use the blackboard, and I tell you the reason why. Transformation of staff, whatever that means, I know you shall find out. A teacher, any expectation?
The teacher.
Pardon?
Of the teacher, expectation.
From this workshop.
Changing our life.
Transformation. Any other? Yes, please. Mindset. Everything revolves around transformation, mindset change. Any other? Let's be candid and straight. Any other? But we shall find out as we go along. But who is a teacher? What are we? A teacher is a person who does what? Who is a teacher? Who is that person called what? What is the role of a teacher? What does a teacher do? One.
A teacher imparts knowledge.
Knowledge. Knowledge, that is one. The second one is what?
Skills.
Skills. The third one is what?
Values.
Values. The fourth one is what?
Morals.
Morals. So the part of values. Morals. But there's one information, and it's a very important aspect. Many people stop from 1, 2, 3. But even information is a very important aspect of a what? Of a real teacher. Of a real teacher. I'm talking about a real teacher. Si kwala kwala. But of course, the majority of us concentrate on what? Knowledge. And that's why people fail. Majority of us concentrate on what? On giving knowledge. And that's why most of us fail. By thinking that you only give people what? Commerce, chemistry, social studies, and so on. And that is the worst mistake we have all done. And that's why many of the schools have ended up cheating exams. Incidentally, I'll mention it here, that 70% of private schools cheat. Even government schools cheat exams. I emphatically say it because I know it. I'm an educationalist. Many of people, as they are teaching, at the back of their mind, they think about what? Cheating. At the back of people's teachers' mind. And that is the worst mistake people have made in the education sector. And that's why many of them have not benefited from it. Because their work is not impacting what? Knowledge. And that is all. And some of them, you don't blame them because somebody also cheated for them. That's what I know. I don't blame them because some of them, somebody cheated for them. And that's why, and it is true, it is true. Many of these big schools you see, those ones who go to newspapers and announce first degrees, 90% cheat. I say it emphatically, and I've been saying it for 35 years. Now that even I'm out of the education sector, I'll say it everywhere. I'll go on the top of the mountain and say it. Because even some of the people working in the ministry, some of their schools also do what? Cheat exams. And that's why we have ended up in this doldrum. In our state of Quagmire, people don't, the knowledge they give, at the back of their mind, there is what? That we shall eventually cheat for what? And I've been telling my students and teachers wherever I go, that kind of do it on my dead body. In the Bombo SS, they know. In Kampala Heights, where I was, they know. In Senwangarwanga, they know. I tell them that kind of do it on my what? First give me poison. Then you'll do it. But as long as I'm alive, no, you'll not. Not under the sun. Not under the what? No, and I'm a very happy person because my problem is not the first grades. No, it doesn't work for me. My problem is a holistic what? Is a holistic child. My problem has never been a first grade in school. And many people, their problem is what? First grade. And that's where the mistake is. I don't know your values, I don't know your what, but that is me. And kindly quote me wherever you go. So what are the roles of a teacher? Very, very briefly, the roles of a teacher. The most important thing is to give what? But then the other one is mentoring what? Mentoring students. A teacher must mentor students. I'll tell you the challenges of those students, but if you're a teacher, no, one of your roles is to do what? To mentor. As you are giving knowledge, as you are giving information, as you are giving skills and values, but very important of all, you're supposed to be a what? A mentor. Helping those students realize their what? Goals in what? In life. And very few teachers do it. They just go to give their chemistry, to give their physics, to care in for what? Social studies and so on. But mentally, because they don't have the time. They don't have the what? Then the other one, of course, that is the second one. That is educating children, giving them knowledge, information, skills, and values. But then the other one is motivating students. Motivating what? Giving them hope. Because hope is the greatest asset somebody should ever have on this earthly world. Give them hope. I'll tell you the things. When you give somebody hope, that person will get the what? The faith. You can't get faith without what? Just restore faith. Restore hope in those children. They get the what? They'll get the faith. When somebody gets faith, the third thing somebody will have is self-belief. Self-belief is okwakirizam. But the most important thing is what? Hope. Followed by what? Faith. The third aspect somebody gets is what? Self-belief. When you get self-belief, is it okay? All from hope, you get the conviction. You get the what? You can't get conviction. Conviction is being more than what? Sure. Being that more than sure that you'll do what? Achieve, reach the top. Is it okay? So, when you get, we are saying the first thing is what? Hope. The second one is what? Faith. Faith is followed by what? Hope is followed by faith, isn't it? The third aspect is self-belief. Isn't it? When you get self-belief, chances are high. You will get the what? The conviction. The reason why I said I leave home every day by 5 and by 7 I'm in office. And the reason why I trust my word as giving a holistic child, training a holistic child, is because I had the conviction. I had the conviction that I'll do whatever I want to do as a teacher. Number 2, I'll be whatever I want to be as a what? As a teacher. And number 3, I'll have whatever I have as a what? As a teacher. Many teachers don't believe that they will ever do what they want to do what? To do. That they will be whatever they want to do what? To be. Or that they will have whatever they do what? They will have from teaching. Is it okay? And that is the worst scenario. The moment it gets your mind that you are you'll never get you'll never get anything out of it. Is it okay? Even you as a teacher, the first thing you should have is what? Hope. The second one is what? Self-belief, is faith. The third aspect is what? Self-belief. When you get self-belief, you get the conviction. And God will never fail you. And that's where the challenge is. Even from the teachers, by the way. They don't have what? Hope. They don't have. So if you don't have hope, you can't get faith. When you don't have faith, you can't get self what? When you don't have self-belief, you will never be what? Convinced that what you are doing is good and right for you and your family. Is it okay? When you get the conviction, the next stage you'll have is the commitment. You cannot be committed without what? Conviction. It must be in your head first that what I'm doing is what? Good. Number 2, you'll be whatever you want to be as a what? As a teacher. Number 3, you'll have whatever you want to have as a what? As a teacher. Number 4, you'll have whatever you want to have as a what? As a teacher. So when you get the conviction, you get the what? The commitment. Commitment means giving it what? All. You can't give it all without conviction. That's the difference between me and other people. In most cases, I switch off the phones because those phones are just going to distract you. That's what I mean. I can't pick it when I'm speaking. I cannot, even at Ghana point. I cannot. Because the problem with those phones, bakazi betwakola embuto ntubasulawo banonya fizi. There is nothing strategic that can come from the phone at this time. No. People are working. I don't know if I'm understood. That's why I switch off my phone at 10 and put it on at 8 in the morning after doing my strategic what? Business. That is me. But I've been helped. I have a lot of self-discipline with this phone. Even if, and at the end of the day, it will have about 30 missed calls. But I'm not bothered. I get the important ones. There's nothing strategic somebody can, because you know you're a teacher. Unless that person is a fool. I speak the reality. He knows I speak the what? The bitter truth. But at the end of the day, people will say, yes, that man was right and good. That's what we will say. At the end of the what? That one I guarantee. If I don't see your expectation, if I don't meet your expectations, I'm sorry, kindly kill me. So, commitment. Commitment means giving it what? All. You cannot give it all without what? Conviction. You cannot get the right mindset. Is it okay? You cannot transform yourself or even the school without the what? Conviction. I don't know whether I'm understood. Oteekwa kuba mukkiriza n'olyoka okola byokola ki by'olina okukola. I don't know whether I'm understood. That waking up early is good and important and strategic and beneficial to me. That's when I wake up every day, isn't it? Without that, no. So commitment means giving it what? Giving it what? All means you give it your ears. Listen to your people. Listen to the students. Listen to the parents. Listen to your boss. Listen to everybody. Is it okay? Give everybody your ear. Listening. Because from listening, we get the knowledge. Is it okay? We get the information. Because listening is a source of what? Wisdom and knowledge. So give it all means you listen to all. You listen to students. Is it okay? You listen to colleagues. You listen to parents. You listen to the board of directors, whatever. You listen to your teacher. You listen to everybody. Number 2, your mouth is important. What you say is important. Is it okay? Because your mouth is a creator. You say it will happen. You said it will do what? Yes, your mouth is a creator. That's why you must be very strategic in what you say, in what you share with people. I'll tell you many things and you'll not believe. Please don't commit suicide. I'll give you what? Hope. Is it okay? Now when you get the commitment, giving it all, you give it your ears. Is it okay? Number 2, give it your mouth. Is it okay? Number 3, give it your hands. Is it okay? Number 4, give it your legs. Give it your heart and give it your brain. Many people cannot. Somebody is in marriage, that means you failed. Is it okay? If you're in a school and you say, can't me, I want to swear before you. Go and read the scriptures, go and read the Bible, go and read the Quran. Is it okay? Whatever you, any negative what you have, you'll never get anything out of it. Is it okay? And the Quran says it clearly. Whatever you despise, God will never give you any blessing. If you have not taken anything against the head teacher at the school, please leave the school. It's not going to help you. Unless you say sorry. I don't know whether I'm understood. Nete mwetuka mugume. Bigenda kubeera bizibu nnyo for the next 3 hours. Is it okay? So you just must be strong. Must be very strong. Commitment, give it your mouth. Your mouth should be positive. Is it okay? Give it your ears. Your ears should listen to all. Is it okay? Give it your hands, give it your heart, and give it your what? Your brain. Now when you get the commitment, and remember everything started from what? Hope. Which you must also restore in those what? When you get the commitment, chances are high you become courageous. You become what? Over I am a teacher. I'm a what? Over that is my husband. Is it okay? Over that is my school. So if you are not proud of where you are and who you are, forget. Go and read the Bible, go and read the Quran. Is it okay? If you are not proud of where God put you, that means you did not appreciate God. It only helps you to live this earthly world. And I say it this morning. So, you must be courageous. In executing your duties as a teacher, you must be what? Believe that it will take you to the next what? Level. Now when you get the courage, the next thing you must have, and you must, and that's why many people fail, you must be consistent. Consistency means becoming dependable. You don't come to school. You don't come to school for one day. You come at 7 just because you want the head teacher to do what? To see you. It must be embedded within you. That's when you'll get a what? The rewards from God. I don't know whether I'm understood. It must be within you as a person. To become consistent. That's why I say, you can ask for from Bombo, you can ask Mr. Chibirige. Whatever he does, I did it to him. That consistency And the first thing I want to tell you, one of the many things I'm going to tell you, is that the day you believe that what you are doing is good for only you, not for your boss, that is the day you're going to start making what? A headway. The day you convince yourself, you are doing it for your family, for your children, for your what, that is when you start developing and you reach the what? The top. But as long as you are working for the head teacher, for the director of studies, is it okay? You lost it. That means the day your head teacher stops telling you, please come to school, please, where is the what? The scheme of work, where is the lesson plan, please, this is your lesson. The day you stop, the teacher stops telling you that, and you do it for your what? Self-motivation, is it okay? That is when you are going to start making headway. In what? In education. But as long as you are working for him, you are working for the directors, you are working for that person who brought you here, my friend, you lost it. I'm sorry, you lost it. I want to tell you emphatically that you did what? You lost it. Meaning that you should be self what? But even then, how do you motivate people for it when you are not what? It's not there. It's silly. Is it believable? You can't. So, consistency. Consistency in most cases leads, and this is what leads to character. That is it. I talk about character so much today. Consistency leads to what? Character. And character is your what? Behavior. Coming to school early, taking on an assignment, is it okay? There's what we call employable character, which I'll talk about. Being ready to take on any what? Assignment. Being the first to arrive and the last to do what? To leave. Respecting your boss. Loyalty as the key to your success. So, that is the number. The first one was mentoring what? Children. Number 2, educating children. Is it okay? The roles of a teacher. Number 3, motivating what? Children. And like I'm saying, you must motivate yourself what? First. Ekimuchikirize. Mugenda kufuna essanyu mu nsi eritalina akola ki? Alina. That one I guarantee. Musonyi okuloza bwentyo. And I tell you the other thing I'm going to tell you. Please don't get annoyed. Never work for money from your workplace. Never look for it. Is it okay? You never look for money and get it. You will never look for money from your workplace and do what? You'll only be disappointed. What should you strive for or look for from your workplace? Skills. Adding value to yourself every what? Every day. Like for instance, coming for this work, the people who have not come, isn't it? And they will not come. They are going to miss a lot. You must strive to add value to yourself every what? Day. Every day, strive to add value to your what? That is when money is going to start looking for what? For you. Like it is looking for me. Isn't it? I've given presentations in over 200 schools. You know. For you, how many have you given you? Because you don't have what? You only emphasize what? Knowledge. This is only the thing. I'm sorry to say this, isn't it? But let's be straight to each other, isn't it? That's when you're going to enjoy. As long as your only thing is giving people what? Knowledge. Social what? Study. Chemistry, physics. That is when you lost it. So you must add the value to yourself every what? Day. That's when you're going to benefit. There must be value add yourself every day. So motivating children must motivate children, but you must be motivated, isn't it? And it is self-motivation. Then the other one, giving guidance and what? Counseling to those what? And these are things you must do on a daily basis. And then of course, helping students to learn. Like somebody said, I don't even remember that person. Giving students what? Helping students to do what? To learn, to relearn, and what? and learn. You must help them, but you must also do it every day. Is it okay? You must learn something new every day. There must be something new you learn every what? Every day. Number two, there must be things you unlearn every day. And one of them is poor time keeping. You must. I said, go and read the Bible, go and read the Quran. I read the Bible, I read the Quran. There must be things you learn. If you want to move from one level to another, I'll use this thing a lot. Is it okay? There must be something new you learn. To take you to the next what? There must be something new you relearn. Relearning means looking for the things your mother, your father, your head teacher, your college what, your people told you long ago and you ignored. Isn't it? This is the time for relearning them again. Because relearning means you learn them what? Again. And then unlearning. Unlearning is important. Part-time keeping, disloyalty, disrespect. Is it okay? You unlearn gossiping. You unlearn rumor-mongering. Is it okay? But things you must unlearn if you want to move from one level to what? But if you are stuck in the mind, okay. What is our real world? And this is our real world. I want you to listen to our real world. Even you, this is your real what? Mwekaza buchi? Bwekaza. One, many of us are heavily indebted. We have multiple loans from banks, associations, friends, circles, and money lenders. True or false? Number two, many of us have mortgaged our assets, houses, cars, and homes. Number three, too many bills to pay. Electricity, water, airtime, data, home repairs and improvements, DSTV, GoTV, StarTime, school fees, hairstyles. Yes, true or false? Number four, much as we have jobs, and listen to these fellow teachers. I'm a teacher like you, and I was poorer than you. Where I started from, I'll tell you, you can't believe. I didn't start in this glamour. I did not. I didn't start in this what? You're even lucky you started in this glamour. Where I started from, even I'm sure you people would refuse to be there. I started in Mendekalima, walking 8 kilometers to and fro every day. Who has walked 8 kilometers? Walking, you're walking. Nobody has done it. Then I went to Kalangala, Serwangalwanga. I started the Serwangalwanga with the 7 students in the middle of Lake Victoria. Who has done it? You're just in this grammar and you don't know where you have started from. For us, we started far. And as long as you don't appreciate where you are, you will not move from one level to what? So much as we have jobs and we are working, we are demoralized. We are what? True or false? Two, we are demotivated. We are? We do not see a bright future. And it is true to many of you, because I can see. I can see the faces. Mulinga bagenda mugeyena. Mulinga batwala muki? Dabono. Daboli. Buli gotunula no kutisa. Njagala kutuka. Bono nambala ko. And the people have jobs. Is it okay? Yes. Look at this. People have what? Jobs. And you know how many people are looking for what? For jobs. Number two, people are working, isn't it? Yes. Number three, but they are demoralized. Better muada. But it's not. Do whatever it takes in this earthly world, on this globe, but love your job. I'm telling you, as somebody of 60 years, I worked for 35 years, and I worked in worse circumstances. But do whatever, because when you love your job, is it okay? God will bring you blessings. Mukamatakuwa chirungi mu kintu kyokola ki? Kyovuma. Nkwegayiride bwoba wavuma okusomesa, mbegayiride, tunombegayirira. Mbafukamire. Kale sisobola. Ndamaliza ngenda kutwala mu gym netondere. Bwe mutakola ebyo mumala budde bwa mu kusomesa, temugenda kufuna mu ssente, temugenda kufuna mu ssanyu, temugenda kufuna mu kwagala, kubanga bwe lukera ku makya kyosookerako ne bannange mutwala bino obuki. That is very silly. I'm telling you, nze nakiyiga. Lwoli kijja mu kamwako bwe kiba kyafuluma, sorry, Simanyi, but this is the last day you have to repent. Guno gwe mukisa gw'ofunye okola ki? Bonna babuvumavuma dda waganesi. So much as we have jobs and we are working, we are demoralized, we are demotivated, and we don't see a bright future in our jobs or employment. And the saying that grass is greener in a neighborhood fits well with us. We think it is better to be where? Somewhere else. Because where you are not is where you think there is what? A bright future. And that's what happens in life. The other one, our marriages are on the rocks. Tuli kumagwa. Haven't we said it? We have married many times, and we don't seem to benefit from the beauty of marriage. And we are disgusted. Mulimu gwa kutama, obufumbo bwa kutama. Now, what is it? Ofunira wa? Obufumbo bwa kola ki? Where you should, because a home is where you're supposed to have peace, isn't it? Happiness and love. Obufumbo bwa kola ki? Bwa kutama. Omusajja kunakolera omufuma. Is it okay? When you come to the school, it's even worse. Now where you don't have peace. The next 5-10 years, you'll have high blood pressure, you'll have diabetes, you'll have anemia, you'll have COVID-19, you'll even have HIV. You even have HIV. Kumanga, you are looking for any woman. Kumanga weka yakola chi? Yakutama. You are looking for solace and comfort. For somebody to tell you, I love you. Now I'm telling you, I love you. I've now told you. Something your husband, your wife has never told you. Kind, I'm telling you, I love you, I miss you. So that you can get solace. Just for you to love your what? In these two places, there must be a place where you have what? Comfort. And I'm telling you, I'm a marriage counselor. I'm a motivational speaker. If I don't motivate you, kind of ugenda kufa. I'm telling you, if I don't make a mark on your heart, go manya bakola ki? Eyakuloga ya shaitani yali mubi nnyo. But it did. Our marriage is on the what? The rocks. We have married many times. We don't seem to benefit from the beauty of what? Why did you marry in the first instance? And I always tell women wherever I go, and the men I tell them, you left us because we were short. From what we call bambi. Tutwa in a send because we are what? Teachers. You went for people with what? Money. Go and suffer with it. Why didn't you look for character? Why did you look for values? Why did you look for personality? For self-discipline? For soft skills? For emotional intelligence from that man? You looked for money. You think money is easy to get? But you abandoned me because you abandoned me because I was what? Short, isn't it? Because I was a teacher, I didn't have what? Now I have it. Temujia. Because now they are saying, I wish I wait for this one. No, Temujia. I am okay. But let me tell you, should I summarize it for you?